We're back. Welcome to part 2 of our new podcasting feature. Let's take a look and pick up at minute 24 and 8 seconds. I turned it up a little bit. May have recorded at a lower volume. But we're going to hear the public hearing for the budget. Don't worry, it's not going to bore you too much because it'll last about 20 seconds. This is how much scrutiny we're giving to the Rockingham County Schools. Here we go.
We're going to ask this person to come up. I don't think we had one. Did we have someone?
That's for the budget.
This is for the budget. No one signed up
No one signed up for the budget hearing.
for the budget. Okay, thank you.
So you gotta open it up.
And that's it. That's it. Superintendent Shotwell says you've got to open it up to the public.
For the minutes. You have to open it up.
For the minutes, you have to open it up to the public. This is a public hearing on the 2018-2019 request for the budget.
Open up the public hearing
Our budget request.
for the proposed budget 2018-2019, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, there's no one on the sign-up sheet, so I ask if you would to close the public hearing for.
The superintendent is asking to close the public hearing.
Okay, is there a motion?
You can close, if there's no one signed up.
Okay. No,
That was the attorney that we're paying an incredible amount of money. If there's no one signed up, you can close it out. And they do.
no one signed up to speak during the public hearing of the 18-19 budget. And we will now close the hearing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. President.
And that's that.
We've now reached a point in our agenda where we have an opportunity to listen to members of the public.
This is Amanda Bell, School Board Chair.
We do have one person who signed up, and I think that's Mr. Wayne Seymour. When you come up, please state your name and address.
Now, she's already told us his name. And here's Mr. Seymour.
My name is Wayne Seymour.
Okay, his name is Wayne Seymour.
I live at 115 Cove Road, Reedsville, North Carolina, although it's actually in Winthrop. My name is Wayne Seymour.
That's about the 4th time, right?
I live in Winthrop. I taught in public schools for 41 years, 31 of them in Rockingham County. Before the school system merger, I served on the Rockingham County Board as a member, and I was also a chairman because at that time I was teaching in the Eden City schools. Public schools have a lot of problems.
This is known as a building consensus statement. And that's what a lot of speakers do when they begin their speech. They somewhat acknowledge that there are issues, and the other side is somewhat right.
They reflect the communities and the society that they're in. Of course they're going to have problems. And it's difficult to do that. The people in this room, the administrators.
Here is more building consensus. Everyone is here. Everyone is trying. We're on the same team.
Teachers, the people that work in this building, do everything they can with the resources they have and the personnel they have to approach these programs.
Again, this is, and let's go to argumentum. Sorry. I'm having trouble with the camera, but this is argumentum ad populum. And it is in argumentum theory, or argumentation theory. It is a fallacious argument that concludes that a proposition must be true because many or most people believe it. and most people in that room believe, hey, we're doing everything we can. We have a lot of problems, but we have limited resources and we're doing the most we can about it. Mr. Seymour continues.
It's hard, but we don't need people attacking it and making things worse than they are.
No, everyone should leave the schools alone. It doesn't matter that 3,000 kids or so leave the public school system. It doesn't matter that we have an incredible turnover of principals. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But Mr. Seymour is trying to gather consensus and have everyone be on his side, and he's got a great audience there. Mr. Price and Mr. Huss, the two most reasonable people on the school board, are not there. He is preaching to the choir. Let's hear him continue.
We do this, one of these, by the way, who happens to be absent tonight, I hope he gets a tape of this, is a member of the board who is supposed to be making policies that support our schools. But he seems to spend a lot of time criticizing and putting forth statements that are sometimes just nonsense and at other times just lies.
Now, this is incredibly important. A public speaker in front of the Board of Education, in front of Lynn Tuttle, Bob Wyatt, Amanda Bell, Virginia Hoover, Ophelia Wright, and Lori McKinney, and the superintendent of our school system, Rodney Shotwell, has called a school board member a liar. If this happened in front of the county commissioners, that would not be tolerated. But it is tolerated by this school board.
Now I'm talking, of course, to Mr. Price. I don't want to pick on him alone, but he does seem to serve as the public spokesman for this opposition most often. He sent a letter to the Board of Commissioners suggesting that Pro's quarter-cent tax entries would not be needed if $1.8 billion were taken from the school budget. He has no authority to do this.
Now, this is what's known as a red herring, which is something, especially a clue, that is intended to be misleading or distracting. Ron Price is not making the argument that he has the authority as a Board of Education member to speak for the board. He signed his letter, Ron Price, Board of Education member. We're running a bit long. Don't want to bore you. We'll be back with part 3.